Hey everyone, welcome back to Cards in the Wall. This week I wanted to share with you a couple of the MLB Speedway Classic items that I got. If you weren't aware, the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds played a baseball game inside Bristol Motor Speedway. Now, this was an awesome crossover for me because I really enjoy racing and I really enjoy baseball. And I thought this was a perfect crossover for me. I did not attend the game. I wish I could have, but I wasn't able to. There's a favorite player of mine on the Cincinnati Reds, so that was even more of a cool thing for me to watch them play. But yeah, I think I'll show you guys some of the items that I got today. First, this was the program. They were offering this online along with some baseballs and, special hats and shirts and jerseys, to commemorate the event. But yeah, I saw some other folks here share some of this stuff. That's a great picture there with the baseball and the baseball bat on Bristol Motor Speedway surface there. But yeah, a lot of other folks were sharing this information. I saw somebody else that, comes up in my recommendeds there. They also had this nice program. So I won't necessarily go page by page here, but I just wanted to show you guys that, this was a thing that you could get. I don't know if you still can or not, but, I think this was a really, really awesome thing. I really appreciate MLB, NASCAR and, Bristol Motor Speedway really stepping up and making something like this happen. There's some of our big name drivers and big name players in the MLB. And here we go. There's a great picture. It says, "The Last Great Coliseum." Yes, that is the nickname of Bristol Motor Speedway. So very cool. This was a neat opportunity. Of course, they've played football at Bristol Motor Speedway. They've done the dirt racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. So why not baseball as well? So very cool. I really appreciate this. So this was like and there's your, this is the best part here. Let me just show you guys this. So this is your official MLB scorecard. Shows you how to score it. There's the Atlanta Braves or the Cincinnati Reds. You can score the game if you're going in person or even just watching on TV. So it got rained out the first inning. Yeah, this was something really cool that I thought that they did. And I'll just show you the Cincinnati Reds here, and then we'll move on. There's all of the players. There you go, a couple of the stars here. Yeah, so that was a cool deal. So moving on from this, I'll show you guys something. Now, if you're a baseball fan, you may have heard of Topps. And if you're really, really into it, you might have heard of Topps Now. So Panini has something similar to this. It's called Panini Instant, but this is the Topps version. So Topps Now is a print-on-demand card offering. And, if there's like a big happening in any of the sports that Topps has licenses for, they'll make a card for it. And they'll sell that card for only a day. And, it's open to whoever, wants to make a pre-order. And, the print runs vary on how many people buy the card. And then, the pre-orders will be up for 24 hours. They'll come down and then they'll make the card. They'll ship it out to you at a later date. So, they made like 3 or 4 different Topps Now cards to commemorate the Speedway Classic. So I'll show you. I got this first. This was just a printed card, and they come like this in, like a little bubble mailer. They come in this little jewel case here. So you can see this is the Eli White pair of historic home runs, steer Braves to MLB Speedway Classic win on August 3rd. So yeah, he hit 2 home runs, and they made it to the track out there past left field. They made it to the track and bounced off the track. What a cool thing. So you can buy 1 card on the website. You can buy 5 cards, which is what I did here. Or you can buy, 20 or 50 cards at a time. And so, but the thing about Topps is, a lot of collecting nowadays in the sports car market. There is numbered, there's a chance for you to hit a numbered card all the way down to a 1 of 1, or sometimes they will even offer a chance to hit an autographed card. So that's what we have next. So that was the first one. And why they didn't all show up at once is because the next two cards had an opportunity to get a relic. And you'll see what I mean here shortly enough, but let me just share this piece of paper with you. So I recently got this delivered to me, and you'll see here, lucky hit. So that's right. In one of my packages here, I have a lucky hit. Now, I am hoping that that lucky hit is going to be one of those relics, and that would be supremely awesome. However, I feel like the chances of that happening for me are quite low. It's more than likely a numbered card. And as we look at this thing dead on, yeah, it's definitely going to be a numbered card. I did not get a chance to get a relic. However, so the cards that I got here, so this is, a card just commemorating the Speedway Classic itself. I think your relic chant in this, I think, was a part of the turf. And there's also a card in here that commemorates the home run Corvette that they had run around the track. And I think that they were going to, add a slice of that. I don't know, something to deal with that. But let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we got here. So that's the first card there. So I bought 5 of each of these cards. So there's our Speedway Classic card. Record-breaking crowd, 85,000 takes in MLB Speedway Classic. So there you go. There's not a numbered card. That is a numbered card, and that's a black. That should be out of 10. 6 out of 10. Woo! That is a low numbered card. Our lower numbered cards other than 10 would be a red numbered to 5 or a foil card numbered 1 of 1. That is my lucky hit. We got to it very, very quickly in the box. I'll just gingerly set that down as we look at the next card. And the next card, let's go ahead and flip this over in the back so you can see what that looks like there. The little verbiage there. So yeah, that is the last of that card. So here's the other one, the home run car. Home run car takes lap after first 2 home runs hit at a NASCAR track. I thought this was a really cool touch, including the entrance of the drivers of the players. They had like a little pit road celebration kind of enacted there at the beginning. They changed some tires on the field as the drivers were coming in. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, here's the back text on the home run car. Did not get a chance, did not get a relic of either of these cards. There was a chance that I could have gotten one, but I didn't. But you know what? I will take the low numbered card of 6 of 10. That's a fantastic card. I will consider maybe protecting this since it was such an awesome crossover between racing and baseball. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me know if you ended up watching that game in person or on TV. And did you buy any of these cards? Let me know in the comments below, and I thank you for watching.